Al, it's time for a little bit of filler.
It doesn't even feel like filler. This was fun.
Some goofy stuff here.
Some silly stuff.
Mm-hmm. Some wacky hijinks.
Featuring Mr. Satan,
Featuring Mr. Satan, that's true.
savior of Earth.
Mm-hmm. Yes, hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Dragon Ball Super is episode number 15. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Al and Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing episode 15. It's called Valiant, Mr. Satan, Work a Miracle, a Challenge from Outer Space. It's true.
Yep.
It is true. Yes, the whole Beerus shenanigans are in the books. And now we're just seeing what everyone's up to afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
We go to the home of one Goku.
I know of that guy.
Who's having a nice meal with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Goten runs out and is like, I'm going to Trunks' house.
Beep.
There he goes. And then Goku and Chi-Chi are just chilling and eating. And Goku's like, I'm going to, this feels so good. I'm glad we got to spend some time together. I got to go back to King Kai's planet. And Chi-Chi's like, no, you aren't. He's like, oh, but why? And she's like, yeah, well, for one, you're about to have a grandkid. And that child needs to have a good role model and a good grandpa who is not going to be out fighting all the time and disappearing to go trading. Also, we don't have a lot of money left, so you need to go work and make some money. He's like, oh, man.
No.
And she gives him a giant lunch full of food, but only full of food till dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And Goku's very sad. At Gohan's place, Videl's going to make some dinner, and then Gohan's like, whoa, hang on.
No.
I'll make the dinner, don't you worry. In his cardigan and glasses. As he was reading the newspaper.
His slacks.
His slacks. Good old educated Goku. Academic Goku, as they call him.
Academic Goku, as I call him.
Mm-hmm. And then Vegeta's just standing on top of a mountain in a windstorm, aura farming, as there's just dirt collecting around his feet that makes it seem like he's been there for a while, just wondering how he's going to get stronger than the Super Saiyan God and Beerus and Goku. Just Vegeta being Vegeta.
Incredible.
Yep.
Also, like, Gohan should know that, like, she can make food. Especially because he said that she has to carry it for 9 months, and she's very obviously like baby pregnant. So
he's just trying to be nice.
He is trying to be nice, but also, like, come on, guy, come on. You gotta wait until like month 8 for that one.
I mean, to be fair, his experience of this is probably remembering when his mom was pregnant with Goten, and Goku was dead.
Oh.
And she had to do everything, so.
Okay. You know what? Now I feel bad for making fun of him.
So Gohan's like, I should probably at least do something to be nice.
No, that's fair. That's fair. He's trying to lessen the burden.
Yeah. He's a good egg, that Gohan.
He is a good egg. He's my favorite besides Vegeta.
A spaceship is approaching Earth, by the way.
Yes, it is.
We head to Mr. Satan, who's getting ready for a press conference. He's got the nose hairs all sorted out, the beard's all nice and trimmed, the hair's looking good. He's looking great. He's going to go head off to that as Boo's just sitting there, ate a bunch of ice cream and reading some manga, and he's like, Boo, I'm going to the press conference. Come on, B. And he brings the dog with him, and they get into the Satan limo to head over to this press conference, where they ask him about everything that happened and how he was the one to save the world. And, of course, Mr. Satan, being the worker that he is, comes up with this whole elaborate story about how he was the one who saved the world from the Great Destroyer. I guess you were right. He calls Beavis.
Beavis.
That's right, dude. His name was Beavis. He was no butthead brother. This Beavis is also looks like he looks like Beerus, but like a vampire version of Beerus.
Yep.
And then also Mr. Satan was able to become a Super Saiyan, which he says is the power of a god, and that's how he was able to defeat this dude who was way stronger than him, dude. And everyone's like, whoa! no. And then a spaceship appears out of nowhere, and everyone's very scared about this. They're like, oh god, more aliens are here.
Oh no.
And then this little dude and another little dude come out, and they're the people from the planet Snack.
They look like little lion men.
They do look like little lion men, and they're like, hey, we heard the someone from Earth took out the god of destruction, so we wanted to come give our congratulations and from our planet and everything, and award you this medal, give you our signs of respect and everything. And Mr. Zane's like, yeah, that was me, brother.
That was me, duh.
We're gonna do this cool little dance for you. Here is this nice medal for you. But one of the people on that ship, the snacky hero Galby, is not happy with this. He's like, look, if this guy's the real hero, I want to see what he's made of. I want to spar him. I want to have a little tussle. And Mr. Sane's like, oh, my stomach, oh. And he runs to the bathroom.
He pretends he's got them bubble guts.
He gets on the phone immediately, calls Gohan. Gohan is unavailable because he's trying to cook food and failing, as Videl is also passed out.
The water just keeps coming.
Yep. Then he decides, I'm going to call Vegeta, of all people, who he calls the Capsule Corporation, and no one answers. Again, I don't think Vegeta's going to help you, my dude, but hey, smart idea. And then he's just like, well, who else can I call? I mean, there's Krillin. Maybe Krillin can help. Maybe the weird green guy. The weird green guy. Maybe Goten and Trunks.
Does that mean he does not know Piccolo's name?
I don't think he knows Piccolo's name.
And you're like, I guess that's what that means. He does not know Piccolo's name.
It's very funny. Man, he's just trying to call anyone and anyone to get out of this, and then basically no one answers the phone, so he is unable to get out of this. And he goes back and like, well, maybe the crowd's all dissipated. And nope, they've built an arena setup for him to fight this dude on, and he's like, oh god,
oh no.
And he's just like, he's like trying to get out of this, like doing stretches to like stall for time, and at the same time just like wishing for a miracle, someone to show up. And while this is all happening, here comes Goku hauling his tractor. And by hauling his tractor, I mean he's carrying it flying through the air. Yep. And then just, oh, it's Mr. Satan. He's going to get into a fight. Cool. And then he just lowers down beneath everyone and then sets his tractor down and gets on top of it. He's like, yeah, Mr. Satan. And Mr. Satan's like, oh, Goku. And he just runs over to him. He's like, hey, you going to fight this guy? Goku's like, I mean, yeah, but I really can't. I got to be working. I was trying to get my
tractor.
I had to get my tractor fixed. It's kind of busted up. I was going to go to Bulma's to get her to fix it, but like no one was there. So I was just flying around trying to find someone who could fix it. But you look like you're a worldly guy. You could probably help me fix this tractor, right? He's like, well, you should probably fight this guy. He's like, but Chi-Chi's going to get mad. He's like, look, you'll be very cool. You could get some licks. And he's like, oh, but my muscles have been aching to train. That's right. So Goku goes in his place, and he's ready to do this. The one guy is not happy about this, but everyone's just like, all right, cool. And they're getting ready to fight. And lo and behold, at the same time as well, here comes Chi-Chi with a giant
package,
bags of food and whatever else she needed, along with Piccolo, who's also carrying a giant load of bags of food and everything, which they're going to, like, it's going to be food for Goku and Goten and her, and also they got some food for Gohan and Videl, so they can lighten the load a little bit on them. And
hopefully Piccolo would get something in there too, like,
hopefully the
he's
weird
not just carrying it for no reason.
Yeah. And then as they're walking by, they see the commotion happening, and then she sees Goku standing on top of this fight arena, and she's like, what is he doing? I told him not to be fighting. He's supposed to be working.
No
and Goku sees this and panics, like, runs over to Mr. Satan, who's just sitting on a chair. He's like, I can't fly away with everyone watching. You gotta hit me. Come on, just punch me. And, Mr. Satan's like, all right, punches him with the Satan punch, and Goku, being the great worker that he is, just like takes it, It just
Ouch.
flies away, flies down, grabs the tractor, and then flies back up again and gets away out of dodge.
Meow.
And then the one guy who was supposed to fight is like, that was an incredible blow. I'm so ready for this. And Mr. Satan's like, oh crap. And now they're starting to fight. But Mr. Satan's just like dodging and running away.
Mm-hmm.
And
He's starting to lose the crowd.
Yeah, they were kind of impressed with his dodging, but now he's just running away. So everyone's like, did he really do all of what he said? I don't know. He's like, my reputation's at stake. Meanwhile, B has been getting impatient in the limo and has climbed out the window and is coming up to the arena to say hello to Mr. Satan. And as soon as Galby's about to punch Mr. Satan, B has gotten up onto the arena and is just like, I'm a dog, hello. And right before Mr. Satan's about to get punched, the dude stops and is just like paralyzed. And Mr. Satan's like, punch in the gut? Doesn't do anything. He's like, and the dude just like screams and runs away. And Mr. Satan looks back, he's like, what is he so scared of? And he just looks back at B. He's like, oh, hey, B. And then the other two are like, well, that was weird. Why did he get so worked up? And then B looks back at them. They're like, oh, my God, we got to run.
Ah!
They do their little cool dance again before they leave. And then they just speed off.
Meow.
And everyone's just like, oh, my God, Mr. Satan terrified these people into leaving the world's greatest hero. And B just like comes back with the medal in his mouth and is like, hey, what's up? And Mr. Satan just like takes it. He's like, hey, thanks, B. Whew. Got out of that one. And then we go back to Goku's house and Goten's back. He's talking about how Goku's late and Chi-Chi is very angry. Like,
yes,
he's got to go plant the crops because he's in trouble. And Goku's just sulking outside like, I'm hungry. I'm going to have to sleep outside. And that's how we end the episode.
Yep.
Very dumb, silly episode.
It was a great episode.
Yeah. Like we said, this is all filler. Boo is reading the Neko Maijin manga, which was a manga from Akira Toriyama that was released from 1999 to 2005.
Oh.
So there you go. Although Chi-Chi claims to have already used up all 100 million zenny and Goku believing it, in episode 43 of this, we'll get to in the future, she accidentally revealed this as a lie to make Goku keep working.
Oh.
And then I guess later on, Vegeta will note that the money is still in Chi-Chi's control. Oh, Kakarot, she's in charge of your finances. I hope that's how he says it.
I hope so.
So yeah, that is the end of the Battle of Gods arc. And now we move on to our new arc with the next episode where Vegeta is going to try and become a student of Whis and try and win him over with some cooking, like holding out an egg in this trying time. And also Krillin's going to show up and want to train with Goku.
Yay!
So we're going to see how this works out for everyone and how everyone's going to be dealing with our next whole saga and villain coming up, which this second saga will be the adaptation of the second movie they did before Super. And then after this saga, we will get into all the original Dragon Ball Super stuff, which is also stuff I haven't seen as well. So
Wow.
So we'll get into all of that next time, but for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonanimecheckup.com or sec.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts, like Season Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Blue Sky at seasonanimecheckup.com. You can buy our books, A One Shiny Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And support us on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA. So join us next time as we discuss the episode of Vegeta becoming a student, win over Whis.
Egg.